Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to be creating our snakes, and then next week we're going to weave them through the grass. Okay, we're going to practice weaving with our snakes. So today you're going to need to get 9 strips of paper because we're going to make 6 snakes. Okay, we're going to trace this head shape, or you can make your own heads if you want to, but this, if you want to trace, you can use a tracer like this. You need 6 of those. Okay. And then we're going to take 3 of our strips and we're going to cut them in half to make skinny stripes for our snake. So let's start with that. I'm going to choose 3 of these. I think I'm just going to take my orange one, my green one, and my blue one. And I'm going to cut these in half. Now I want them to be really long and skinny, so I'm going to cut them right down the middle this way, okay? So I'm going to start at the end here, and as close as you can, just kind of try to stay as close to the center of your strip as you can, and work your way down to the end, okay? And then do the same thing with another one. And it's kind of good to give yourself 3 different colors, because then you'll have stripes that are 3 different colors, okay? You could even trade with somebody if they have a color that you don't have and you want a different color stripe, because you're going to end up with 2 orange stripes. Well, 2 of each color that you choose. You may not choose orange. Okay, so now the only thing I want to be sure I don't do is on my orange snake, I don't want to put an orange stripe, right? So, am I short one here? I feel like I'm short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more piece of, there we go, 6. Okay, so you need 6 fat ones and 6 skinny ones, right? And if you had 9 to start with, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 will make just enough for all of your snakes. Now I'm ready to put my stripes on. You can decide how you want, who you want to be what. So I'm going to do a snake with a green snake with a blue stripe, and an orange snake with a blue stripe. And then I'm going to do a blue, let's see, I got to be sure and use one of these on the green, because I have 2 greens here and I can't put green on green, right? So I have to be sure and do that. Let's see, I could put green on yellow, and I could put orange on yellow, and I can put green on blue. Okay, so once you've planned out what you're going to do, then you just need your glue stick, and you're going to glue them down. And wow, my glue stick doesn't want to open. Oh, I got it. Okay. So I'm just going to run a stripe right down the middle of glue, and then stick my strips on there. Now, to make sure that you don't lose your snakes, or someone else thinks they're theirs, be sure that on each snake you write your name and your class code. Okay? And whatever your class code is, circle it. I'm going to set that one aside because I've got him done. And I'm going to do the rest of my snakes. Now once you have all of your snakes' stripes put on, then you're going to make some heads. So right now these just look like striped paper. They don't look like snakes. I almost forgot my name on that one. Mrs. Walker. Very important step, right? Otherwise, next week when we go to weave, I might not have as many things to weave as everybody else if mine gets mixed up with someone else's, and they don't know whose it is because I didn't put my name. Mrs. Walker. There you go. I've got 3 snakes started. And I'm just zooming along here. This doesn't take too long, does it? You just have to cut and glue. Oops, what I almost forget. I don't know if you said Mrs. Walker, you almost forgot to write your name and class code. So I would say before you stop today, flip all your snakes over and check them. Make sure you didn't accidentally skip one. That's very important. And we'll be putting these in our table folder so that they're all grouped together in a folder. Oh wow, look at this one. Did I do a good job of gluing that? Nope. Actually, I put glue there, but I needed to give it a little more time to press it down. So maybe before you throw them in your pile, spend a little bit of time kind of rubbing that down, because otherwise your glue may not stick. It needs to have a little bit of time to have that pressure. All right, did I finish this one? Yes, I just need to put my name. All right. One more, and then we're going to trace our snake head. And I'm going to show you a way to get more than one. Since we have to do 6 of the same thing, this may be kind of hard to cut, so you can choose whether you want to do it or not. But if you fold your paper in half, you'll be able to get 2 at the same time. Instead of cutting out all 6, you can cut out less. Okay. So what would be a good snake head color for my snakes? I think green would be cool. These are the only 2 that don't have any green in them. These all have green. So I could do like 4 green heads and 2 orange maybe. I think that's what I might do. And like as the artist, you get to decide. But I found this kind of cool orange, and so it's not the exact same color of orange, but I like it, so I'm going to use that. And I need 2 orange heads. So if I fold this in half, there's enough paper here that I could even share it with somebody else if I don't stick this right in the center. If you put it in the center, are you going to be able to use the sides? No. But if you put it over here to the edge, first of all, I won't even have to cut this bottom edge if I put it right down by the bottom. And then secondly, I can share this piece with someone else that maybe needs orange, right? So think about that as you're deciding where to put your head to trace it, is think about, hey, I could save this paper for someone else. I don't have to be wasteful and stick it right in the center. Okay, so if you do share, that's good. See how I had that folded in half, so now I have 2. I just had to cut it one time, and I'm going to glue those right here and right here. Okay, so a little bit of glue on the end, and if you want to really be sure it's secure, you can put a little glue on the back of the head too, and then stick them down. Then glue to glue. There we go. And glue to glue. Okay, now for the green ones, I need 4, so I'm probably going to fold it in half and cut it twice, right? So here's my green, and I don't want to try to cut through 4 pieces of paper, so I'm going to set it right here, and I'm going to trace it twice, because each time you trace it, if it's folded in half, you're going to get 2 there and 2 here, which would make 4. And then you can add like the eyes, or if you have extra time and you want to find some, I have that scrap paper, you could probably find some little pieces of red and cut out a little red tongue if you wanted to. Now that's only if you have extra time though. Some of you, you're going to need all your time that you have just to get this cut out and glued on, okay? And we don't want a bunch of loose pieces, right? When we put this in the folder, we don't want to have to write our name on these. We want these to be glued down. So work quickly, but also do neat work, right? Neat and tidy. All right, I'm almost done. And then next week, we'll get to do some weaving with these, which is really kind of cool. We're going to weave them through some grass, so it'll look like our snakes are slithering through the grass. All right, have fun making your snakes.